We're back at the Meeple on Board booth, who's been very kind to sponsor us once again, so we can take a look at some absolutely incredible games this year. So stay tuned and welcome to So Play We All at Spiel 2025. This year, because Meeple on Board Vanguard has sponsored us being at Spiel, I've been doing the interviews mostly at the Meeple on Board Vanguard booth. But because Bantam has perhaps the coolest booth in the whole show, I just had to do this. And I have the coolest guy in Bantam to help me with this beautiful Bantam West. Firstly, thank you very much for doing this, because this is looking absolutely glorious. Absolutely, this is real wood.
Yeah, it's real wood.
This is not fake cardboard crap. You've done all the way.
Someone hand carved it at some point.
That's amazing. Okay, tell me about Bantam Games. What are you doing?
Yes. So, howdy. My name's Ike Brunicardi. I'm the creator of Bantam West and currently running Bantam Planet, our publishing company, with my best friend, business partner, Max Palmer. So nice to meet you.
Okay, Bantam West. We spoke about this a couple of days ago.
Yes.
And I like the idea that this game has a progression. As you learn to play the game, things become more and more complex.
Yes.
Now, tell me about how does it play? What do we have on the counter here?
Perfect.
How does it play?
Good question. So we have the full gameplay overview on the counter right here.
Okay.
So I'll walk you through it.
Yep.
But to start, so Bantam West is what I believe is the world's first competitive open world role-playing board game.
Okay.
So it's kind of akin to like Dungeons and Dragons with dice checks and skills you can level up and progress your character over time. A bit of role-playing too, but it's all on a board. So no dungeon master.
Okay.
It's all self-contained. And you don't need to necessarily read a book to play. You just dive into the world and it's all there in front of you.
Okay.
So-
Sounds, as a role player, that sounds right up my alley. So
Awesome.
we are on a good start.
Perfect.
Okay, so
Perfect. It's a good morning.
yeah, it's
Oh,
it's Spiel. Every
Yeah.
morning is a good morning at Spiel. This
yes.
is a good place. Right.
Oh,
So
yes.
we have minis, we have cards. Tell me more.
Okay, so how you start the game is you choose one of 4 deadly strangers. So currently we have, what comes with the base game is the merchant, the thief, the gunslinger, and the arsonist. So by name, it's Jericho Jones, Mika Mankiller, Levi Mercer. You might recognize him somewhere. I'm not sure where. And then you have Hannah Wild right here. So you step into the boots of one of 4 deadly strangers. Now, why they're called deadly strangers is that they may die in this really harsh Western world, but they come back to life at the next sunrise. So
Okay,
next
so they
sunrise,
respawn.
they resurrect.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So they crawl back through the dirt, dust themselves off, maybe crack their back, and then get
They're
right
ready
back
to go.
it. Which also means the game can be punishing, but since there's always a second chance at life, I wanted to make the game so even if you're flat broke and someone just stole your last dollar, you still have a chance to win the game.
Okay.
So another thing that makes this unique for an RPG is it's competitive. So it's not cooperative, it's not a campaign. You sit down and you're fighting for notoriety points.
Okay.
It's our term for victory points. So you're working to be the most notorious.
Okay.
A quick game is to 5 points, and that's at 4 players. By the way, it's 2 to 4 players.
Okay.
So at max player count, 5 points. Quick game is 1 hour.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's very accessible.
It's
That's
fast.
good. That's good.
And expert players I've seen, they'll do 45 minutes or less
Okay.
for a quick game. Then to 10 points, that's a standard game. That's 2 hours. And then to 20 points is extended. That could go 4+ hours.
Okay.
So if you all know the game, you know the mechanics, you can put the rule book aside. A 4-hour campaign is an entire evening.
Okay,
It's
that's
set
good.
in this world.
Okay, again, as a role player, that is a sweet spot of gaming time. So
Oh, yes.
we keep going on the good things. So yes,
Oh, yeah.
you're saying the right stuff.
Thank you, thank you. That gives me a warm and fuzzy feeling. So, you pick your character.
Okay.
Next, you would each get 2 to-do lists.
Okay.
So, if you look right here, every left side to-do list has an adjective, and every right side to-do list has a noun. So each player is dealt 2, so they're randomized, but then you get to choose how you combine them. Are you the crafty drifter? Are you the prosperous daredevil? Or possibly crafty daredevil, prosperous drifter, and then there's 12 more in the box. So 2 for each player, you choose, set those down. If you're playing a game to 10 points, each one of these stars with NP for notoriety points, that gets you a game-winning point. So you can, if you're ever lost or analysis paralysis, because the game is very large,
Yeah.
you can do anything you want. I notice a lot of players get analysis paralysis.
Okay.
There's too many
Too many
options.
options.
So the best thing you can tell those people is just start from the top and work your way down,
through.
checking off your list. But I wanted to make sure the game was able to play where you ignore this completely and you still can hit 10 points just as easily as anyone else.
Okay. So,
So
it's a good driving force, but not determinational.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's there if you want it. It's there to ease the journey.
Yep.
But you could flip it over and say,
guess-
I'm just going to burn everything down.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
So next, you take your character card, which I call an identity card. It's your ID card.
Okay.
Where's your driver's license? I need to see
Okay.
registration too. So you put your ID card into your player board, and that's what determines your skills, so your skill set. It determines your speed, how fast you can move throughout the world, and it determines your starting endeavors.
Okay.
So every character starts with different endeavors, and these are your money-making skills.
Okay.
I was inspired by RuneScape for this, believe it or
Okay.
not. It's a little embarrassing to say, but I love RuneScape.
No, it's good.
Oh yes.
Nothing wrong with that.
Very very different than the board game space.
Yeah.
Though, you know.
No, that's
Oh yes. So for example, Mika Mankiller, the thief right here, has foraging, brewing, and this was a change that just occurred at Spiel.
Okay.
But they'll start. Let me tear this off real quick. I taped this down earlier, so I can destroy it if I want.
it's yours.
Exactly. So each character starts with 2 of the 8 available in the game.
Okay.
And each character starts with different ones.
Okay.
So, for example, Mika starts with foraging and brewing. Foraging is harvesting, so you're rolling a dice check, which I'll explain later. This would be a sneak check of 6 with 2 dice to harvest an herb. Each dice is a separate attempt. You can get 2 herbs per attempt.
Okay.
So you're plucking herbs from the ground, but then you have a crafting endeavor right here. You can turn 2 herbs into a nice little tincture.
Okay.
And the tincture, you can see right here, these are all glued down. They don't just levitate like this in the real game. So the tincture right here is a health potion.
Okay.
Herbs can be crafted into tinctures. Hide can be crafted into leather vest, armor. Wood can be crafted into campfires, which are not shown here.
Yeah.
And then silver can be crafted into silver dollars. So you don't need to go sell your goods, you can just carve it
You
into
can just
money.
mint your own coins.
And it's kind of like counterfeiting,
But okay, let's not make an issue about it.
yeah, just accept the money and
that's
no
it. Yeah,
questions.
go away.
Perfect. Here's your action points.
Yep.
So your action points come in the form of grit. You can choose on the front side is tobacco, and then on the back side is coffee. So your daily energy can either be tobacco or coffee. It's your choice.
Okay.
You have 3 actions per turn, and each player takes their turn, then it goes to the next player. All players take their turn in that order, or in clockwise fashion, and then is the night phase, where the world comes to life and kind of fights back.
Okay.
So, moving on, you can see a bit of the novice level of each. skill right here. So as you're progressing your skills, you're also progressing your endeavors. You can really level your character up and feel progression throughout the game. But once you go from novice, level it up to adept, and then the last stage is mastery.
Okay.
So once you master it, it shows the beautiful artwork. You get a new nickname. So instead of mining, you are an excavator. Instead of foraging, you are an herbalist.
Okay.
So you master these, and once again, you see the star right here. Mastering gains you a notoriety point as well.
Okay.
The last thing you do for setup is choose one of your 2 starting kit, so a bit more asymmetry in the characters.
Yep.
So each character comes with 2 pieces of starting kit you can choose. For example, the thief can either come with the lockpick set or Serenity, a nice little butterfly knife.
Okay.
As you're harvesting resources and crafting them into fine goods,
Yep.
you're going to fill up your inventory, so you have a bit of resource management and inventory management as well. Limited slots, but once you're full, you have a full haul, you bring it back into town.
Okay.
Town is where you can visit all the shops. So in the base game, we start with the saloon, the gunsmith, the trading post, and the stables. For example, you'll sell resources in the trading post and flip it for cash. But once you have cash, you can spend it on whatever you like. And so here, if you want to hold this sack real quick.
Now that, I wish the camera could. This is real metal. This is heavy.
Yes.
This feels quality.
Oh yes, it's from the U.S. Treasury, minted.
No kidding.
No, it's
I was gonna say, wow, you went. That's quite stretch goal.
Oh,
No,
yes.
but this feels very good.
Oh yes, yeah. I always play with these personally.
Okay.
Personally.
These are very good. I like them.
Thank you. So once you get rich, like we are right now, you can then go around town and spend it on whatever you like. So in the gunsmith, of course, you can buy various weapons. Base game comes with 28 different weapons and classic cowboy guns, all kinds of good stuff. You can go to the mounts, Mertz mounts, the stables. You can buy various mounts with different powers, different perks. Like Oxala comes with an extra goods slot, so you're extending your inventory by getting her. The mount also allows you to move around the map faster.
Okay.
So at first you might feel like you're moving slow.
Yeah.
But you get a mount, you put a saddle token on top, which fits perfectly on top, and you get spurs from Rita. You buy some gear,
Yeah.
get spurs. With one single action point, you're flying across the map. So, last we have the saloon. In the saloon, you can just pull up a chair and buy a beer. So just like this saloon.
That's perfect. You know, that's the perfect way to end the day for any cowboy. So
Exactly. And who knows, if you look at your to-do list, maybe buying a beer will get you a point. So that does happen sometimes. All right. So once you are fully equipped and ready to move back out into the harsh world, here you'll see one of the 4 terrains. So if you look, could we pan over to the table?
Yep. Well, we'll do that.
Okay.
So we look.
So this is one of the 4 terrains. So outside of town, you have the mountains to the north, you have the plains to the east, you have the wetlands to the south, and the wilderness to the west. So right now you're looking at just the wetlands.
Okay.
So this is a place where every single night it rains, which crushes your willpower. Willpower is dice mitigation.
Okay.
Anytime you fail a dice roll, you can spend willpower to will it into existence. So you don't want to get rained on each night, so maybe you'll set up a campfire and it helps you ignore weather effects.
Okay.
Things like that.
That's clever.
And that's the campfire token we didn't show earlier.
Okay.
Once you place that down, place the nice little 3D fire on top. That's new in 2nd edition, by the way. Place that down. Get cozy right there. You might end up fighting some bandits. You might end up fighting some gators coming out of the water. Once you fight them, using card-based combat, you would take their token, flip it over. The left side shows their loot. The right side shows their head, the value of their head, because you get to keep their head.
Okay.
So This is the overall gameplay loop.
Okay.
But a few things it's missing, or that my explanation is missing,
Okay.
is like you can build cabins. It's kind of like worker placement, where the cabin will generate resources for you. You aren't working anymore. You have like a tycoon going in the frontier.
Gotcha.
But let's say you build a cabin. I might come with a torch and set the cabin on fire while you're sleeping in it.
Nice of you.
Yeah, I know. You're welcome. It's the least I could do. So you can burn, you can build, you can fight, you can work, and you're doing all that to win Bantam West and become the most notorious.
Okay, so after this, because I believe you mentioned that this is kind of the basics of the game.
Yes.
How does it become more complex and more sophisticated? What happens after we've done all of this?
Yes. So this is the basic loop.
Yep.
But as you progress, that's where the game starts to get a bit crazy.
Okay.
Each turn is the course of a month of in-game time.
Okay.
And based on what month you currently are in, certain resources will be in season, so they're higher in value when you sell them in town. You know, in spring it's the herbs, in summer it's the wood because it's all dry. In fall it's hide because that's mating season for most animals. And then winter is the silver because the mountains are so cold. So you can play 12 months of the year. It also dictates what enemies respawn as you're defeating them. They'll come back to life. But then you have the years right here. It starts in 276 AH, then it goes to 77, 78, and you can actually flip this card over and play for 6 years at a time.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
That would be a long game.
That would be an all-nighter.
That sounds very good.
Oh,
okay.
yes.
So, is this available for purchase already?
As of right now, no.
Okay.
So we did a Kickstarter 4 years ago. It released 2 years ago, first edition. Since then, we've sold out of all the Kickstarter edition copies.
Okay.
And so in the last 2 years since release, I've been working to listen to all the feedback I possibly could from thousands of players, BGG comments, YouTube comments. People would say, I love this game, I have so much fun playing it. Some people say it's my favorite game.
Okay.
It's my favorite game, but I'm biased.
Well, yeah, you have something to say about that.
I'm biased.
So
But
what's going to happen?
I listened to all of them, and I incorporated their feedback plus a bit more of my vision of the game. And now the game runs far more smoothly. All the questions I would hear again and again, what happens if I buy a horse and do this and this? What's the exception? I worked all those out. All of the UI has been improved. The cards have all been updated. Even the event cards, which we didn't go over earlier. When you enter a terrain, you draw an event card. So each terrain has various different events. You read it off, you act it out, you role play it, and then there's various options you can choose from. Those options, you don't know the result. It's in the rule book, and your friend holds that open. So you have to play from the heart.
Okay.
You can't game it.
Okay.
But all of these have been updated and refined based on player feedback, and we're coming back with second edition on GameFound. So the GameFound will be 11/11.
So that's going to be next, now.
17 days.
When are you planning to deliver this?
Yes. So luckily this time, last time we ran the Kickstarter, it was to help finish the game. This time, the game is done.
Okay.
All the print files are ready. I finished the rulebook 1 week ago.
Okay, so it's
just in time.
Yes.
Oh my God. So once we finish the crowdfunding campaign, we know how many people are backing it. We'll immediately put it in order for manufacturing. And our plan is to land stateside by May next year.
Oh, that's very quick.
Very quick.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. So for next year's Spiel, I can look forward to getting a copy.
Oh, yes. Maybe even for free.
That would be amazing.
Oh, yes.
I thank you very much indeed. This
Thank you.
really feels and looks absolutely amazing. So I cannot wait for the campaign. I cannot wait for you hitting the $1 million. That would be like pretty awesome.
Oh yes, that would be awesome.
Make that happen, humans, please.
I personally set my expectations fairly low.
Okay.
Because I always like to just blast right through them and then be surprised.
Okay, well.
So $1 million maybe, but let's get there. Let's work. Let's
Let's
work.
work it out. Thank you very, very much indeed. Seriously.
Thank you, Paco.
This is looking amazing, and I can't wait to see it finished and fully on the stores. Thank you.
Thank you, Paco.